Hey, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Tropical NHL back at it again for a brand new YouTube video. Today we're here to talk about the Montreal Canadiens because there are some breaking news surrounding the Habs. There's a couple of things going on here and there. So today we're going to be talking about that. So yes, preseason is coming. We're going to get the rookie camp. We're going to get all of that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Will there be more trades before that? Most likely we're going to talk about that too in this video. We're going to talk about a Montreal Canadiens prospect. And we have a good news surrounding a particular Montreal Canadiens prospect. So yeah, before getting into that, I invite you guys to subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to get the 5K subscribers before the start of the season against the Maple Leaf on October 11. So if you want to help me out with that by subscribing, that would be absolutely amazing. More than 75% of people watching the videos aren't subscribed. So subscribe, leave a like. Let's try and get 125 likes on this video. That would be absolutely awesome. So yes, today we're here to talk about Logan Mayu. Yes, because we got some breaking news around Logan Mayu, you know, a controversial first-round pick of the Montreal Canadiens back in 2021. Right after the Canadiens made it all the way through the Stanley Cup final, they decided to draft Logan Mayu with their 31st overall pick. And yeah, pretty controversial pick. Y'all know what he did. We're not going to talk about that again today. We're already talked about it multiple times. It's everywhere on the internet. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, just type Logan Mayu on Google and you'll find the information you need. So yes, you know, we're waiting on Logan Mayu to meet with Gary Bettman. It was supposed to happen in July. We did not get any more infos on that. Some people said that the meeting did happen in July, and we just got an update on that, on if Logan Mayu would be ready or not to play in the National Hockey League. Well, not ready, but to get the green light by Gary Bettman. And we got the news by Nhl Habs coming in today. Nhl Habs hearing from multiple sources that Logan Mayu received the green light coming from the NHL to play for the Montreal Canadiens when his time will come. So this is the end of all speculations regarding his future. So yes, Logan Mayu got the green light coming from Gary Bettman after his meeting. He convinced Gary Bettman that he was a changed man and that he was mature enough and able to be a professional hockey player and act as a professional. I mean, Logan Mayu did a lot of hard work to get there. I mean, he worked on himself. You could saw that he was trying really, really hard to become a better person. And I think that Gary Bettman saw that. And for me, it was just a formality. I know a lot of people were really, really nervous about this, acting like Logan Mayu wasn't going to get the green light, saying that Logan Mayu would probably be banned from the NHL for life. A lot of people were expecting that. But for me, it was just formalities. I talked about it multiple times. Once we talked about it for like 25 minutes on the live stream that we did at the draft, and I said it's only formalities, because if they wanted to ban him from the NHL, they would have done it when he signed his ELC, his entry-level contract. They let him sign his ELC, so that when that happened, I was just like, all right, he signed his entry-level contract. He's going to play in the NHL, because it would have prevented it from happening, and they wouldn't have approved the signature, because before you sign a contract, the NHL needs to approve it. So they approved basically the contract of Logan Mayu as soon as he signed it. So yes, that was only formalities for me. It was only just to show that they're doing the right things, and they did the right thing by letting him play. They did the right thing by looking into it. So yeah, props to Gary Bettman. Did a good job there. I think it's going to be an example for the future situations that are going to be similar. But yes, Gary Bettman did a good job with this, meeting the kid, letting him explain himself, letting him show that he improved himself, that he grew from this, that he worked hard and all of that. And they gave him a second chance. I'm a guy that believes in second chances. He needs to take it. He needs to be appreciative of this. And yes, Logan Mayu is going to be a Montreal Canadiens. He's going to play in the NHL, and it might be as soon as next season. Do you guys can see Logan Mayu on the lineup? I definitely can see him play a couple of games here and there. Otherwise, it's going to be in Laval getting some pretty good minutes. I mean, Logan Mayu has unlimited potential. If it wasn't from what he did, he would have probably been a top 15 pick in the 2021 NHL entry draft. Really, really talented kid, has a lot of potential. Sky's the limit for him, and I'm really, really excited to see him play next season for both the Canadiens and the Laval Rocket. So yes, there's some more news that came out yesterday coming from incarcerated. I'm gonna restart that. Coming from incarcerated Bob. Okay, was reported by Habs Fan TV. The Montreal Canadiens are actively shopping Casey DeSmith, and you know what? We made a video talking about the goaltender situation, the trading situation over in Montreal. They have 4 NHL goalies. They have 4 goalies under NHL contracts. Caden Primo now has a one-way contract. So if they want to send him down to Laval, he will have to go through waivers. So they have too many goaltenders. They have DeSmith, they have Allen, they have Montembeault, they have Primo. We could already forget a Montembeault trade. Montembeault is here to stay. He's probably gonna sign a long-term extension and be the main guy in Montreal and net at least for the next couple of years. So forget about Montembeault trade. Caden Primo doesn't have that big of a value. He's still pretty young. You still might have to give him another chance. So we could forget about that. If Primo is gone, it's probably going to be via waivers if he gets sent down, but he's not going to get traded. His value is not that high. As for Jake Allen, I'm not too big of a fan of Jake Allen. Looks like a really nice guy. Looks like he enjoys playing in Montreal. I mean, I think he's from New Brunswick, so he probably grew up being a Habs fan or surrounded by Habs fans, so he must love Montreal. He's a good veteran, so I'm not against keeping him. He's not my favorite. I was more about keeping Casey DeSmith, but apparently the Canadiens are shopping Casey DeSmith. So what is his value? I mean, he's a pretty decent second goaltender, but we're not going to get much out of him. In my opinion, we would have been able to get more value out of Jake Allen, which was one of the reasons on why I wanted to trade Jake Allen before trading Casey DeSmith. I feel like Casey DeSmith is better in a role of a second goaltender than Jake Allen is, but Jake Allen has more potential to be a starter and has a better value on the market because of his experience, because he's more capable of playing as a first goaltender if needed. But yeah, for me, I would have went with the tandem of Montembeault DeSmith, but apparently they're trying actively to trade Casey DeSmith, so that's most likely going to happen. Casey DeSmith is most likely going to be traded by the Montreal Canadiens before the season starts. Where? I have no idea. For what? It's probably not going to be much. Maybe a second, third round pick. Maybe a low-graded prospect or something like that. I could definitely see a similar return for what we got for Jeff Petrie. Maybe they're going to retain some salary. They still have, I think, 2 spots to retain salary. I might be wrong. But yes, Casey DeSmith is going to be on the move. He's not going to be playing for the Montreal Canadiens. So yes, let me know what you guys all think about this in the comments below. Are you guys happy about Logan Mayu? Are you guys happy about Casey DeSmith? Let me know in the comments below. Share, subscribe, leave a like, do anything as you want, and I'll see y'all later for another video. Have a nice rest of your day, and bye-bye.